Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know it? Free birds! Yeah. Going all the
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
all the way, all the way.
Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro.
You know it.
Ain't no con in these raps, so I'm trying to be calm when it come to the cash flow.
You know it.
Talking till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome.
You know
When
it.
you out watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the place is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the S's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never can care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bank. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh, ooh. You know it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Free birds.
Welcome to the Minute Teal podcast. I am your host, Agent J. And as always, rocking with my main man, J to the I to the M-B.
Oh, and
You are now in the mix with the men and teal.
you better believe it.
Better fucking believe it.
Jay, we haven't talked all day. Happy Men Until Thursday.
Jimbo, happy Minute Teal Thursdays. To all the Tealers out there.
To all the Tealers.
Happy
believe
Minute
it.
Teal Thursday, man.
Yes, man. How you doing?
Shit, I am glad that my work week is over. Bro, I swear to God. Side note, y'all, we both live in Jacksonville, if anybody didn't know.
Right.
It has been, I know there's been heat waves all over the country. Yesterday, I think it was 6:01 a.m. when I left my house.
Mm-hmm.
It was 81 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
The real feel was 89 degrees with humidity.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with humidity, it got up to like 118. That was murderous yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was 116, but 118 is much worse. Like we were like 2 degrees. Come on,
Yeah,
bro. Once you hit in Florida, especially where we're at in Northeast Florida, like once you kind of hit those 90s, it says 90, but it feels like 102. Like it's just crazy.
I would have been happy with 102. That means that would have meant that it was only like 92 degrees. Like it would have only been like 90 degrees, and that would have been the heat index. But it's adding pretty much 10 degrees. So shit, damn near 20. The shit add 20.
Yeah,
it was 95 yesterday, and it got up to 16, like I said, 116.
You see Camden County up in Georgia, right above us. They got like 80 acres of like woodland fire between the heat and the storms that came through, the lightning strikes. Yeah, bro. It ain't playing, bro. It is not playing. But you know who is finna be playing? Your Jacksonville Jaguars, bro. But before we get into
the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh.
Yes, sir. Before we get into that, bro, let's jump into the chat real quick. Y'all, listen, man, whatever platform y'all on, we appreciate all of y'all joining us, man. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, man. Do us that favor. Get this out to other Jaguar fans. Hit that like button. Hit that share. Hit that follow. Hit that subscribe. Y'all already know, man, we keep it real. We keep it teal. Whatever platform you on, bro, make sure you hit the chat. Put your Duvals in the chat, y'all. Robert in the building with his Duval. Yes, sir. We got Chris Saunders in the building. What up, Chris? Super Bowl February 2027. Yes, sir.
That's the first time
I believe it.
that name. Shout out to Chris, man.
Yes, shout out to Chris, bro. First time caller, long time listener. Daryl in the chat, man, with the big salute.
That's an MIT
Devin
right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got a bunch of MIT vets in here, man. Devin, MIT fam, big ups for keeping it real and teal. Hashtag Duval. You already know, bro.
Bro, it's so hot, bro. I got this, bro. I got this jar of pickles, bro. I done sweated so much today, dog.
Hey, bro. Hey, it'll keep the cramps down too, though. Yes, bro. 100%. Get that. No, you got to get potassium and whatever vinegar. Sodium. I don't know what it is about pickle juice. Sodium. Yeah. Got to get that, bro. Robert says the Panther fans on X saying Trevor is ruining BTJ like his QB ruining Ted McMillan is a joke. Can't wait for that practice. Bro, if they're saying that, they're either trolling or they don't watch football. Well, bro, let's get into it. Obviously, the big topic today, training camp started on Wednesday. That was day 1. Today was day 2. Tomorrow will be day 3. Season ticket members. Sir. Season ticket members only on that one. And Sunday, I believe, is a scrimmage.
Yes.
I believe Sunday is a scrimmage. So we got training camp, bro, and we are here to talk about it. But first, let's get into some news, man. First things first, shout out to Josh Hines Allen, Mr. JHA.
Yes.
Making the NFL top 100.
48.
Jay, 48.
Yeah, man. I like it. He's up 16 slots from last year.
So
or 15.
Remember when we had Travis D. Holmes. Shout out Travis D. Holmes, Duval Dive, Big Cat Country, the Believe Podcast Network. I asked him, I was like, who else do you think could make it? And he even said, I think Trevor, Josh Hines Allen, Devin Lloyd, Travis Etienne,
Jacoby Myers. Damn.
See, I don't think Jacoby. But before we get to that, I don't want to get off track real quick. But he was also of the opinion that but he didn't generate a bunch of sacks. I think Josh only had 8, maybe 8.5 last year. So if he was going to be on the list, he'll probably be like up in the 60s, up in the 50s. And I was kind of in agreement with that. So when the 50s came and went, me personally, I thought, oh, well, Josh isn't going to be on the list. And then lo and behold, he makes it at 48.
Yeah, man. Pass rushers. And you notice the difference, the mixture of people that they got to talk about Josh Allen.
Yeah. Compared to how they did Trevor.
Yeah. It was like, damn. I was like, oh, they had a lot of people talking. They had, people just naming off all the, I remember, was that Max Crosby?
Yeah.
And then just people just watching, like, bro, he got bent. It's crazy. Like, take over a game. Like,
yeah. So shout out to him for making it. I'm surprised. So, okay, I got to ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's counting down, do I say I'm surprised he's so high at 8 or low? Like is high going down and low going up, or is high a higher number or lower?
I thought we talked about this, but the higher you up are on the list is the lower the number. So the highest you can go on the top 100, the highest you can be is number
1.
Yes.
Right. Okay. See, that's what I thought, but it sounds weird sometimes, and people will not differentiate the two. So I wasn't sure, but I'm glad you clarified that. So I was surprised that he was that high on the list.
Okay, yeah.
That's I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying I was surprised he was that high.
Yeah.
Like I said, I thought he was going to be closer to Trevor.
Yeah, I think it's interchangeable, but in my brain, that's how because we're going to what's the greatest. The highest is number one. You want to be number one,
right?
Like a golf score. You want that. Well, golf is still you want the low score,
right?
The low score is the highest score.
Yes. Back to the comments real quick. Damn, bro. Back to the comments real quick. Chris says, Duval, big Chris Duval till I die. I fucks with the podcast, bro. We fucks with you. I love it, bro. You love it. You like it. We love it. You feel me? Flareon, my dog. I choose you, brother. Duval in this bit. Now before we get into Jaguar talk, I just have to say, bro, the Joe Burrow propaganda's got to stop.
Yeah, I see you had tweeted that earlier.
Now, we just talked about this shit on the pod. Yeah. If it wasn't last week, it was a week before, where we were talking about Lamar Jackson, and we were talking about how Lamar Jackson went from number 42. I mean, he went from number 2 to, I think he was like 68, 69 on the list this year.
Yeah,
freaky man. And we're like, okay, well, look, down year, get it. Had an 8-9 record, missed games due to injury, not his best season. Hey, he's probably still on the list because of what he's done. 2-time MVP, should be 3, but we won't get in that conversation.
Yeah, because of who he is.
So it's like, okay, I can see why he's still on the list. Now, I said I was going to have a problem if Joe Burrow popped up on this list. And the reason I have a problem with it is because if you're going to use that same logic to knock down Lamar Jackson, why the fuck is Joe Burrow number 44? Not only was is he just injured, but he's been injured damn near every year he's played.
Treat Trevor like he's a black quarterback.
Bro, we've been saying that shit, bro.
They don't treat Trevor like he's a white quarterback, boy. I swear to God.
Oh my God. Trevor will be like number 5 on the list. This shit, bro, this shit's crazy. Bro, they won 6 games last year. And I want to say he was only responsible for 2 of them. Maybe 3. I'll give him 3 because he's Joe Burrow. Right? But at the same time, bro, objectively,
and one of those they really should have lost. They cheated.
Definitely should have lost that bitch. No. Well, he doesn't count for that game. Yeah, but he don't count for that game. That's a Jake Browning victory. He don't get that one.
Yeah.
He don't get that.
I'm talking about their team victories.
Well, yeah. So yes. But what I'm saying as far as the 6 games that the Bengals won last year, maybe 3 of them could be attributed to Joe Burrow,
which is less than half because, like I said, because out of the 6 wins that the Bengals got, at least one of them they shouldn't have got. So it really should be 5 wins, and then he got 3. He was probably responsible for more than half, but at the same time, bro, fuck that, bitch. You only played in however many games,
bro. It's just crazy, bro. But he was like, I don't even have to go to the numbers. I will, but I don't have to. Just objectively, he was worse than Lamar was.
Yeah,
you missed more games. You lost more games. Your numbers weren't good. I'm just like, bro, the fact that people are leaning into his playoff victories, the fact that he's 5-2, he beat Mahomes in the playoff. Bro, you beat Mahomes one time in the fucking playoffs, bro. You went to the Super Bowl and you gave Jalen Ramsey a ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about here? 5-2? Oh, but ain't nobody talking about he ain't been to the fucking playoffs since 2022. He ain't been to, bruh, if he don't make it this year, it's been 4 years since he been to the playoffs. Like, what are we talking about here? How is he the 44th best player going into 2026? I'm not saying he shouldn't be on the list because Joe Burrow is cold. Like, he is a good quarterback, bro. But you can't be that good if you not staying on the field. You ain't taking your team to the playoffs. You're not on the field. You got one, if not two, of the best receivers in the league in Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Like, come on, bro. But it's just, just stop it. Stop it. Daryl says it here. The Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert propaganda has to stop. Justin Herbert too. And I know he's gonna. Has he been on the list? If he hasn't been on the list, bro, I know he's gonna be one of these higher players. And it's just crazy to me, bro. It's crazy. Like, bro, if CJ Stroud's on the list, bro, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Like I ain't even gonna lie, bro. If CJ Stroud deserves to be on the top 100 list over Burrow. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, this shit's crazy, and I felt like CJ played like shit for the majority of the year last year, bro. I think you already know how I feel. Davis Mills don't come in, they don't make the playoffs. They don't. Like, Davis Mills kept them afloat by winning all those games, dog. What do you win? 4? It's like either 4 or 5. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Bro, this shit hurts my head, bro. They just gotta stop it, bro. I'm not saying Joe Burrow's not good, but if we're talking about being on the list for what you did in 2025, which I understand some of those guys on the list, it's not about what they did in 2025. It's about what they've done in their career up to this point. So I get it. And listen, if Joe Burrow was like 90 on the list, if he was 80, honestly, if he was 70 or back, just anywhere behind Lamar Jackson. If he's anywhere behind Lamar Jackson, bro, I'd be like, okay, all right, that's just. I'm cool with that. But bro, this is ridiculous. 44. What is that? What is that, like 20? And it's like 20 spaces higher than Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
What are we doing, bro?
It's ridiculous, bro.
It is, man. Robert says Chris Rodriguez looks like a tank. He does, dog. That's a big body dude, man. Robert then says Herbert under pressure freezes. Hey, and he says that's those old heads voting. Bro, it's players. It's players. Players voted him. And again, bro, I'm not, I know somebody's going to clip me and be like, oh, Joe Burrow don't belong in top. I'm not saying he don't belong in it, but he don't belong at 44. He hasn't been to the playoffs since 2022. Stop living off that shit. Stop living off that shit, bro. What he did back in 2022, he has not been able to replicate since. Just keep it a buck. That's all I'm saying. Keep it a buck, bro. All right, I'm done with that, man. Roster moves. Going into training camp, Jaguars signed corner Corey Ballentine. He's bounced around the league a little bit. Let's see.
Did we have a dude retire?
So, yep. So you had corner Dane Jackson.
Yep.
He was placed on the reserve retire list, and then they brought in Ballentine.
He came from Buffalo, right?
Yeah, Dane Jackson. Yeah, that was the last team he played for. Buffalo. Valentine, drafted by the New York Giants in the 6th round, 180th overall of the 2019 NFL draft. So that he was drafted the same year as Josh Hines Allen. Played 75 career games, 11 starts for the Giants between 19 and 20. Then went to the Jets in the same year in 20. Played for the Lions in 21. Played for the Packers from 22 to 24. Was with the Patriots in the beginning of last year, and I guess they made a roster move. He got cut, or he got traded to the Cowboys. Now he's looking for a roster spot here at the Jaguars. Look, bro, I'm just going to say this. I know that we're a competitive team, and coaches says the best players are going to play. And unless you're really, really good and your track record of bouncing around tells me that maybe you aren't, then, bro, camp body, best thing you can probably hope for is practice squad. I wish you best of luck, bro. Go out there and be good competition for these other guys. And, if you could be a floor raiser, bro, welcome to the Jacksonville Jaguars. If not, bro, I appreciate your participation. Also news, Cole Van Lannon and Garrett DiGiorgio were both placed on the PUP list. So 2 of our O-linemen, Cole Van Lannon, who got the extension last year to be our left tackle, he has yet to practice. And now he's been put on the PUP list. Liam Cohen was asked about Cole Van Lannon, and he said that he was very pleased in his progress, and he feels that he will be ready soon. Robert says, don't forget about Zay. I didn't realize Zay only had a 1.6 drop rate his first year as a Jag. Yeah, but then he got hurt, and that drop rate went up. But yes, Zay Jones did visit the building, and Liam, he talked about him briefly. He said it was nice to meet him, and they want to work him out. They want to see what's going on. Does that mean that Zay Jones is coming back? Maybe, maybe not. But
oh shit, what did I miss? Zay Jones? What happened to Zay Jones?
Well, he visited with the Jaguars.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. He came. Zay Jones is currently a free agent. Yeah. Visited with the Jaguars. Obviously, he has rapport with Trevor Lawrence already. I don't know. I put out a tweet today, and we'll get into it when we start the training camp. But especially when you look at the rookies that we brought in, Josh Cameron and CJ Williams, both of them who are lighting up camp. They lit up OTAs, mini camp, and now training camp. Them boys aren't skipping a beat. And I think, bro, if you look at the wide receiver group as a whole, starters and depth, and I am counting Travis Hunter in this too. Bro, I honestly think we probably have the best wide receiver room in the league. I really don't think, like, we have weapons everywhere. I can't think of another team who they're just stacked. You know what? I take that back. The Bengals. I feel like the Bengals are kind of stacked at wide receiver.
Yeah.
Like at least their wide receivers 1 through 4. I think they have a pretty decent wide receiver group. Indy did until they let Adonai Mitchell go, and damn, I can't. It's not Josh Downs, it's the other dude. Michael Pittman. I think they let Michael Pittman leave. I thought Indy had a pretty good wide receiver room, but now not so much. Not saying like I don't. This isn't saying that I don't think that teams have good wide receivers on their team. I'm just saying in totality. You said 100 on that Bengals don't have our depth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they don't have our depth, but their wide receivers 1 through 4, I think are pretty good. I just think that we have 1 through 4, 5, 6, and maybe even 7 on our team. Like literally to make the roster. Like gotta find a way to get these guys on the roster. Can't put any of those guys on practice squad. Flareon clears it up. He says Pittman is in Pittsburgh. So Daryl says would be great to have a vet to replace Tim Patrick, but we're looking so deep at receiver, we might not need Zay. That's what I'm saying. Like, so plus with Zay's injury history at this point, do you want him to replace Tim Patrick? Because like from a receiver standpoint, I think he's better than Tim Patrick. But from a gunner standpoint on special teams, I don't think he'd be better than. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of Tim Jones. You said Tim Patrick. I think we already have our Tim Patrick replacements with Josh Cameron and CJ Williams. I think we do. I mean, CJ Williams is a pretty big body. So that's a big body dude. But yeah, bro, I don't know. Y'all already know I like Zay. I think Zay's a cool guy. I like the way he talks, I like the way he thinks. So funny, I haven't seen this yet, but it's on my save watch list. This is Steve Smith talking about how dangerous his wide receiver room is.
I agree.
I really don't, because when I'm sitting there and I'm going, well, is it BT and him? Because but then some people are like, man, Parker, yeah, he's playing well, but he hasn't. Yeah, he has. You know, I tell you one guy who ain't coming off the field because he's elevated that whole room since he got there. Jacoby Myers, he ain't going. He's not leaving.
No.
So I think they're going to throw. I believe they're going to throw all of these guys in a room, and they said, hey, Parker, BT, Travis, hey man, we're gonna lock you in the room. The dude that comes out, he wins the job.
And can we get a Hard Knocks on the Jags this training camp then?
You have to do that, because what happens? Mm-hmm. We know what happens. Man, competition breeds the best out of everybody. Yep. And I think this is what you have, a healthy competition. I think this wide receiver group now all of a sudden, they have become sneaky good.
I think it's a good room.
They really have advanced their room because they hit all different levels. They got some speed. They got some intermediate. All the guys that they have, you can pigeonhole them in their roles, but you got to decide who you want to take away.
Exactly right. And that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like we have an answer for everything. And we have guys that can do multiple things too.
Yeah.
Like if we get BTJ comfortable over the middle of the field.
Well, that's when they start going into, Jacoby takes whatever he takes. And then Parker Washington, like even last year, Parker Washington pretty much found out who he was last year for an NFL player.
Mm-hmm.
So you just keep building on that going forward. Like, yeah. But yeah, bro, that room is stacked, bro. Like, you got to defend it.
You got to, and we have aces in places.
Got to.
We got aces in place. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. If something were to happen, and knock on wood, bro, if something were to happen, because we know that attrition is a part of football. But if something were to happen to one of the guys in the wide receiver room, I have no problem slotting in Josh Cameron. I have no problem slotting in CJ Williams. Because these guys are big physical guys who catch the football. Good hands. It don't matter if it's clean. It don't matter if it's muddy. Those two young guys are going to get it done. I'm really, really excited to see these guys as Jaguars. Like, I'm really, really excited. You can't put either one of them on the practice squad. They have to make the 53-man roster. Because we talked about it, waivers, right? Look, some guys you can put on the practice squad and you're like, okay, nobody's going to take them off waivers because they got to add them to their active roster. There's teams right now that CJ Williams and Josh Cameron will make better in their wide receiver room to be on their active roster. So you have to do whatever you have to make sure that those two guys are on the 53-man. Have to. I don't think there's any ifs, ands, or buts about it. But bro, since we're here, bro, training camp, no pass, no problem. It's officially week 1, a training camp. Bro, let's get into it. Now, Jay, you haven't been able to join me out there. Seen the training camps. Jay's going to be out there tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure you're coming out Sunday, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So Jay's going to get 2 days of it. Let's start with day 1, bro. Day 1. Well, actually, I'm going to start with this. As hot as it's been, they've been getting off at practice. And them boys know it because both days have been like overcast. So like it's hot because it's humid, but the sun's not like beating down on them boys like it usually is this time of year. So they getting away with it a little bit. But yesterday on the grass, week 1, look, I'm going to call a spade, right? Trevor Lawrence and the ones did not have a good day. Trevor Lawrence threw a pick. I felt like he was late on some of those reads. He was trying to like fit the ball in like a bunch of hole shots, but like they were so late that they were really bad throws. It should have been another interception that Brenton Strange actually took away from I think it was Dennis Gardeck. But I'm also going to say, before I continue the reaction, I'm also going to say this, that I said to somebody on Twitter that I also take into account the possibility that Trevor was trying shit. Like he was just saying, hey, can I really fit the ball in this space? So I do think that is a possibility. And I did have high hopes and an expectation that today was going to be better. From what we saw it was, but we'll get into that in a second. I thought the defense looked good. I think the DB room looks really, really good out there. Really cool. Travis Hunter comes out in the teal jersey. So when I see it, I automatically tweet out, hey, Travis Hunter's on offense. But then they start doing individual drills, and he's over there with the DBs. Hey, Travis Hunter is doing DB drills, but he's in the teal jersey. Then they started doing 11-on-11, 7-on-7. Travis Hunter was jumping back and forth, putting on and off the white penny that denotes that he's defense. What's his name? Mike DeRocco put out Travis's snap watch, and day 1 he did 12 total snaps between the 11-on-11, 7-on-7s. I'm sorry, between the 11-on-11. I don't think he counted the 7-on-7 snaps, but on the 11-on-11, He was 8 on defense, 4 on offense. Today, same count, 12, 8 on defense, 4 on offense. So far he's had 24 defensive snaps, 8 offensive snaps. And I think that's along the line of what we thought he was going to get because, well, it's training camp, so they're trying to ease him back in. But also, we just thought he was going to play more corner because the roster, the personnel on the roster, it dictates and says that, hey, he needs to play corner because we need more corner. I thought Travis looked good. He was fast. He played, I don't want to say he played with abandon, but he played like he wasn't coming off an injury. The ball was up in the air. He's jumping up for it. He's getting tangled up with guys. Yeah, I mean, he didn't come down with a pass, so he only had 1 target on day 1. He didn't come down with he almost did. I think it was Jabbar Muhammad. It was either Jalen Husky or Jabbar Muhammad, one of them, because they were both kind of in the area. One of them knocked the ball out in the last second.
Boy.
Yes, dog.
You're going to have the Nation of Islam at the game, man. Shout out to
him. So Travis, all in all, I think Travis looks good. He looks healthy. Tanner Koziel.
mm-hmm.
That boy gonna be a problem. He gonna be a problem, bro. He gonna be a problem. Nate Borkature, haven't really seen anything from him. But today him and Koziel were both getting a lot of burn with Trevor. I mean, they were out there yesterday too, but like today they got a lot of burn. Linebackers look good. Ventrell looks good. Branson Combs look good. I'm saying people that are worried.
Did they give the update on Jack?
I'll get okay. Yeah, we can go ahead and do that. So Jack Kaiser was injured week 1, yesterday, day 1. Had a knee injury that night. He went and got an MRI. Images came back, and coach made the announcement that though he's injured right now, he will be back during training camp. So it's obviously not that severe. So thankful and grateful for that. But you already know how I feel. I just gotta see it, bro. I don't see it with Jack Kaiser. I have my doubts. I've voiced that many a times, but I obviously I never want to see somebody get hurt. So hope he has a speedy recovery, and that coach is right. He's back at camp, and bro, they picked you for a reason. And I'm not saying James Glasgow and them can't be wrong. Because like I said, right now I have my doubts about Jack Kaiser. I personally think that we're going to be going into the draft and we're looking for somebody not necessarily to be a starter right away, but somebody to probably replace him without dipping into free agency. The edges have looked really good. Trayvon has looked really good. BJ Green has looked really good. Josh Hines Allen has looked really good, bro. Now, again, there's no pads yet, but there's a few plays out there where I was just like, bruh, Trayvon did this like dip and rip. He did it twice, bro. He did it back to back on opposite sides. First he did it on the weak side where he usually lines up at. Yeah. He did it to the right tackle. Then he moved on the very next play, bro. He moves to the other side, and he does the same exact thing. Like he did like this dip, He dipped down and then he ripped, bro. And the way he just came around the corner and you just see him swipe the fuck out of the quarterback. Dog, that shit was nasty. It was so nasty, bro. It was so nasty. So really can't wait for those guys to get pads on. I have to say the same thing about the running backs. Tootin has looked really, really good. LaQuint Allen has looked fantastic. People need to put some respect on LaQuint Allen's name. I know he's a favorite among Jaguars, but not for the reasons that he probably should be. That guy can catch, that guy can block, and that guy can run with the football. He's like built like TJ Yeldon, but so much of a better player. And I like TJ Yeldon. So that's kind of a compliment, even if you don't think like the name and the status lines up. For me, that's kind of a compliment because TJ Yeldon at one point he was one of my favorite Jaguars. But matter of fact, you know what's funny? I just thought of this. They're the better versions of TJ Yeldon and Corey Grant together. Bashal and LaQuint. Like, think of the body types, like the type of runners and the body types. Bashal would be like Corey, body type. Corey was that kind of short, stocky running back, kind of had some wheels to him. And TJ was, I don't know, I don't want to say slim, but you know, he wasn't as stocky as Corey was. But I just think that they're better versions of those guys. And you guys know Corey Grant's my dude. So again, for me, that's high praise. But LaQuint Allen looks good running. Again, there's no pads, we're not tackling. But I saw them put on moves. I saw LaQuint Allen stiffed on the fuck out of somebody.
Ooh.
I wish I saw who it was. But bro, he stiffed on the fuck out of dude and was gone. Bashal's like, he's putting his foot in the ground and making like one moves and he's out of there. I don't know if it had to be yesterday. Amir Abdullah fucking put a move on the defense and fucking was I won't say a move. I guess it was two, because like he did one move to like break through the traffic at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And then like he did this cutback on a linebacker, bro, and like got behind, I guess, one of his receivers, or maybe it was one of the tight ends. It might have been Quentin Morris. Like, came up and somehow, some way, he got Quentin Morris in front of him to block the linebacker, and he was just gone, bro. So that was clean.
I'm gonna run through some of these.
Yeah, go ahead. You can play them. But a lot of these are day two.
We've got breaking news out of the.
So I think this is the pick. No, that was mini camp.
We've got breaking news.
That was a mini camp that we were at. Robert in here lighting up the comments. Hey, that was a pick six, my Ventrell today while they were inside. So if you don't know, can you turn the sound off of them? So if you don't know, today, for the majority of practice, they were actually inside because of a lightning delay. And Ventrell picked off Nick Mullins and ran it back to the house. I will say this, between day one and day two, from what I've seen of Nick Mullins, like we were bashing him and the other backup QBs, Nick Mullins has looked really, really good these last 2 days. Nick Mullins has looked good, and Joey Aguilar has been getting a little bit more burn, bro.
I keep seeing Nick Mullins on all these highlights.
Bro, Nick Mullins was slinging it. I'm telling you, like Nick Mullins was looking decent. That was that pick. Hey, now I ain't gonna lie, Buster was holding the fuck.
Bro, that's what I told you.
He was holding the fuck out of BTJ,
bro. I
didn't
see it. I couldn't tell because I was watching the play. I was there, and I was like, bro, Buster was. I said, Buster had.
Bruh, he's like walking him down the aisle right now, bro.
Look at this nigga's.
You're coming with me.
Yes. What the fuck you mean?
But I will say this. I still think that was bad ball placement because Trevor tried to put it. He tried to put it over his inside shoulder, like he wanted BTJ to catch it and be able to run back, back towards the goalpost.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if he would have made it a outside shoulder to the sideline, even with Buster holding them, I think it either is a catch, an incompletion, or a PI because Eric Murray has to go through BTJ just to get it. So, but again, I do. A part of me feels like Trevor was just trying shit day one because day two, today, Trevor was lighting that shit up. Motherfuckers were catching the ball. Now, 2 days in a row, Jacoby Myers has had at least one drop. He was part of the drops on day one. He had one drop today, but he caught everything else. And look, this is an overreaction. Like I tell people, I'm just reporting what I saw, right? I also had to tell people, going back to that Travis Hunter thing, that people are like, that's not enough snaps. Why is he only doing 12 snaps? I'm gonna tell you why he's only doing 12 snaps. Because it's fucking training camp. That's why he's only doing 12 snaps. Because there's other people that they have to get in and give them reps so they can practice, so they can see what they got, because they're trying to build a team. They're not trying to build Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is already built. They're trying to build a team. So yes, Travis Hunter cannot have all the snaps, bro. He can't. It's ludicrous and ridiculous to think that. So if you're upset that he only had 12 snaps, you're crazy. I'm being honest with you. Remember, we keep it real, we keep it teal, bro. You're crazy if you have a problem with the fact that he's only done 12 snaps on day one and 12 snaps on day two.
Oh, that was like, look, just a random Jaguar short popped up talking about 12 having a day. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? And I'm like, bro, this is Devin Duvernay, bro.
That's crazy.
Bro, hold on. Bro, this shit's pissing me off because why does it pop up in my fucking... I'm so pissed off right now.
Oh, yeah. Devin Duvernay all day. Oh, I remember that.
Like,
that was 2024.
Yeah.
I remember.
Years ago. Oh, my God.
DeAndre Prince, I think, was in coverage. Already scrapping, talking trash at day two. Yes. Robert says, took it away from Brown. I think he's talking about the would-be interception that Brent Strange took away, maybe. Robert then says, Kaiser is the Lua Khan replacement, hard-hitting run stuffer that played Mike. Yeah, but I just don't see it. He looks lost. The ops I saw him play last year, he just looked lost. He was in the wrong. Like, bro, we got on Devin Lloyd for doing that shit. Bitch, you're a rookie and you're supposed to be super smart. I I'm just saying. I haven't seen. I'm not saying he doesn't have the talent. I'm not saying he can't be that. I'm just saying I need to see it because right now I haven't. Armstead let Pregnon have his welcome to the NFL moment. Oh, you got to explain that, bro. You got to explain because I don't even know what you're talking about. I want to see that. And he confirms that, yes, it's strange. Yes, man. Like I said, bro, day 2, a lot cleaner. Trevor was on fire. Wyatt, bro, we got to talk about Wyatt Milan.
Look good.
Lot of burn with the ones. Right guard. Lot of burn with the ones, bro. You know, I thought he was going to get more burn at left tackle with Cole Van Lannon not participating right now. Chris Rodriguez was at practice too, at camp too, but he did like the individual drills, but he didn't do any of the team stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Wyatt Milan, bro, getting some burn. Yes, sir. Bro, I'm so excited. So excited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see Travis. Oh, okay. Hey, that was funny. So Travis, I don't know, like if he took his eyes off the ball for a second, but he thought that
ball for 36 was for him.
Yeah, was his. And then when he realized it, he was like, "Oh shit!" He tried to turn and catch the other ball. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, bro. I don't feel like there's been any surprises other than the Nick Mullins thing I just said.
Yeah, that
was a surprise. It's been a good surprise, refreshing even. The fact that Nick Mullins has been kind of slinging it. Well, he's been throwing with anticipation. Now, going back to Trayvon and them, some of those he would have been sacked because, yeah, the boys were back there. I was calling them out today. Sack. People in front of me was like, damn, that was a sack, wasn't it? I said, hell yeah. That boy would have been on his head. If this was a real game, he would have been on his head, bro.
I don't know what the fuck is happening.
I don't know. But so Robert says that he heard on 1010 Preg got pushed around by Armstead.
Said 185 to another. Who is Britton Strange standing with? I can't see.
I don't know. Oh, that's the old tight end. I mean, that's our tight end coach. And he used to play for the Jaguar. God, I can't think of Jags tight end coach. 2026. Richard Angelo.
Okay.
Let's see if his yep, he's 85.
So clock starting. At Jacksonville Jags, only after realizing the audio probably wasn't the greatest following our earlier podcast, I wanted to do a quick 2-minute drill. So clock starting. At Jacksonville Jaguars, passing game was off in a great way on Thursday's day 2 practice at the Miller Electric Center, with Brian Thomas Jr. having 3 really big time plays, really big explosive plays, and especially in the last two periods. Two of them went for around 20 yards. The third one went for around 30, 35, and may have even gone for a touchdown in that were a live situation.
We got Travis on even when Travis ain't
simply
on.
seemed to be unguardable.
Awesome.
Everyone in attendance will all generally agree with that. He had a big sideline catch over Monteric Brown where he climbs the ladder, kind of just snatches it, the outside shoulder. Just incredible catch, incredible trust by Trevor Lawrence putting the ball where
he had a catch and a spin.
And then he also had another one where it was honestly more on the Trevor Lawrence side, where Trevor just trusted that Parker was going to be where he thought he was. Threw the ball early before he gets his break in only a spot where Parker can get it, and Parker gets both feet down. So shout out to those two for being on the same page. But another point that I thought was interesting was Josh Cameron getting a lot of run in Thursday's practice. He had a lot of competitive reps where he came down with the ball in contested catch situations, but also had a lot of competition with him and Travis Hunter on one route that the ref called incomplete. Travis Hunter used the sideline to his advantage, got him out of bounds, while Travis Hunter did the smart, intelligent DB thing, used a sideline with him and made it an incompletion. But I thought it was great competition on both sides of that. Ventrell Miller had an interception that I think would have gone for a touchdown on Nick Mullins, and Branson Combs also showed a little bit of chops in this cover skills, which that came out of nowhere for me. So across the board, it was a highly competitive day. I don't think anyone will be in agreement that one specific side won on Thursday. The DBs also got a lot of hands on the ball a lot. Jarian Jones and Jordan Lewis both exited the day with two pass breakups. And the safety competition is heating up. Ray Lane had an interception that was also called back due to pass interference being called on one.
Oh, yeah, they were hugging the fuck out of Brent
Trent.
Not him.
It was a really good play by him. I think if he puts his name in that competition, man, that room is just stacked. But those are my biggest takeaways. Day 3 on Friday is the season ticket member exclusive event, and the next training camp day that is open to the public will be August 2nd on Sunday. Stay tuned to BigCatCountry.com. Stay tuned here at the Duval Dive and like and subscribe.
Go ahead and hit that heart. There you go. Yes, sir. Again, shout out to Travis D. Holmes. So today, Travis's media. Excuse me. I didn't get a chance to chop it up with him today, man. I had a family matter I had to go attend to, so I had to leave as soon as training camp was over. He was there. So because he was there covering for Big Cat Country, he was actually inside the inside training field at the Miller Electric Center. So he got to see all of practice, really, while we were outside. Like, they were trying to show some of it on the board over to the left. But, I mean, that board's so far away, you really can't see what the fuck's going on there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted to hit up Travis and be like, bruh, can you come on the show tonight since you were inside the Miller Electric Center? But it was so last minute. I didn't want to do my dog like that. So, but I always appreciate Travis. Love his work, bro. Love what him and Kyle Nash, student of the game, do over there at the Duval Dive. But yeah, tomorrow, season ticket members, and Sunday, I'm gonna tell you, Sunday sold out. You can still get tickets if you're a season ticket member. There's still tickets available for tomorrow. Sunday sold out. Jay, how many tickets did you get for Sunday?
Maxed out.
Okay, so Jay maxed out. I maxed out. If my wife, my brother, and my nephew come, that's all my tickets. If we have any tickets left over, we will post them on Twitter and DM us. It'll be on like a first come, first serve basis. You can transfer the tickets. I'm sure we'll know pretty early if we'll have tickets. So if you're trying to go to Sunday's practice, which again, it's sold out. So if you don't have a ticket, you need to get one from somebody. And so we will have like a ticket, just hit us up giveaway. There's not going to be any trivia with it. It's not going to be a random drawing. It's just basically the first person to hit us up when we say we have the tickets or how many tickets we may have. And yeah, come on down on Sunday. Come hang with us. Jay, bro, that's all I got. Training camp news.
Shit, bro, that's all I got, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, bro, we appreciate y'all joining us. Football season, it's basically here. Let's just call it what it is. Football season is here, dog.
Yeah, bro.
We got Jacksonville Jaguars.
I feel like that 6 weeks went by. That 6 weeks kind of just blew by.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Sometimes it be feeling like it just takes so long, but I feel like this 6 weeks just went by fast.
Yeah. And I think Jay feels like that more than most people because Jay was actually like, nah, it could take its time, bro. I'm good. Jay's like, I already know what we gonna do. I'm good, bro. We ain't gotta rush it.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta rush it, man. Hey, it's gonna come. And before you know it, it's gonna be here. And guess what? It's here. Jay was right.
Kicking ass.
And tomorrow, bro, we will go see them boys on the grass again, dog.
You are now in the mix with the man and Teal.
And in the mix with your host, Agent J. And y'all are rocking with your boy, J to the I to the M.B.O. And we are out of here. Bye.